your door, he got a chrome 44. Get the message, come out and get the message. It won't even be a whoa, no beef, no more. Get the message, come out.
Fisk unit.
Soldier!
Fisk unit.
Soldier!
Fisk unit.
Soldier!
What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit the sub button. You understand me? Hit that subscribe button. Join this Fisk unit army and get Fisk unit tough. If you don't subscribe to my channel, you watching this video, you's a sucker. Just want you to know that. How dare you watch my content for free and not hit the sub button and the like button? I'm coming through your computer screens like a freaking network glitch, and I'm gonna string you with an algorithm. It's gonna be black and green like a matrix screen, but it's gonna happen. I'm dead serious though. Anyway, let's talk about something important. Okay, we're gonna start the video off talking about James Bradberry and Saquon Barkley. I'll get to Kayvon Thibodeaux in a minute. I'm not happy about the Bradberry situation. I'm not, because Wink Martindale loves corners and he leaves his corners on an island. I repeat, Wink Martindale is going to send a lot of blitzes, a lot of cover zero, a lot of cover one. These corners are going to be on the island, and unless you're telling me Xavier McKinney is Jesus and can perform miracles and just cover the entire back end, these corners are going to need to be able to hold their own. Look, Joe Schoen said he does not want to restructure contracts. He doesn't want to kick the can down the road. I get it. But Bradberry is one of the top 15 corners in the NFL. He's not a bump. He ain't a scrub. He's actually worth every penny he should be getting paid. It's not like Bradberry isn't worth the money he's due. That's what's bothering me. Bradberry is still in his 20s. He's in his prime. You feel me? He's in his prime. It's not like Bradberry stinks. And maybe if we had a pass rush and Bradberry didn't have to sit in coverage all fucking day, he'd have had a better year. But just 2 seasons ago, Bradberry was one of the 5 best corners in the league. And now because he had a down year last year, we're gonna get rid of him? No. We have Adoree. We have Bradberry. Keep them both. If you want to restructure Bradberry, that's fine. If you want to give him a contract extension to get his cap number down, that's fine with me too. But under no circumstances should we be trading James Bradberry. And we shouldn't be trading Saquon Barkley either. This is the shit I was trying to warn y'all about when we fired Dave Gettleman and we fired Joe Judge. This is not a shot at Joe Schoen. This is not a shot at Brian Dable. I think they're going to be great, and I love them both. I really do. But the point I was trying to get to y'all is when you fire people, new people like to tear shit to the ground and rebuild it. There's certain elements on the Giants, and this is what pisses me off when people say we need to rebuild. This is what pisses me off when people talk about clearing up cap space. Motherfucker, we're a young team. What the fuck are you rebuilding? We're young. All of our good players are worth their salt. They're worth their weight in gold. Okay? All of our good players, Leonard Williams, he's worth the money. Bradberry, worth the money. Adoree was our best corner last year. He's worth the damn money. All of our good players on defense are actually worth their weight in gold. Blake Martinez, when he's healthy, that's 130-something tackles. He's worth his weight in gold. But I understand if you want to cut him coming off that torn ACL. That I get. But when it comes to the Giants, we're not an old team. You don't need to get rid of good players in their prime to clear up cap space and then try and draft their replacements and hope they're as good because you want to be cheap. No. You don't get rid of Saquon Barkley. You don't get rid of Daniel Jones. You don't get rid of freaking the Bradberries and stuff like that. The Giants are fine. Fix the offensive line. Get an edge rusher. Stop making this harder than it has to fucking be. We don't need to get rid of Bradberry for anything less than a second round, maybe even a first round pick. Saquon Barkley is looking less and less like he's going to get traded because Joe Schoen wants a king's ransom, and you're not going to get that. Thank God for that. I hope I'm wrong, but the last time the Giants said we weren't going to get rid of somebody, they got rid of Odell. Remember when they said we didn't sign Odell to trade Odell and he was gone a month later? So forgive me if I'm skeptical on Joe Schoen wanting a King's ransom for Saquon Barkley. King's ransoms normally turn into negotiations that normally turn into trades. So I don't know what to do with that. But all I'm saying is our players are young. The Giants are one of the youngest teams in the league. Outside of Logan Ryan, who's old on the Giants? Nate Solder's gone. Outside of Logan Ryan, who the hell is old on the Giants? What relevant Giant player is old? I'll wait. Somebody in the comment section, please tell me what relevant Giants player is old and out their prime. I will wait. This is a young team that just needs good coaching and an offensive line. We don't need a complete teardown. Our defense is the best part of the team. And now you want to break it up? Chill the fuck out, Shane. Chill the fuck out. Now, as far as my man Kayvon Thibodeaux go, y'all know I'm in love with this kid. Y'all know I want Kayvon Thibodeaux bad. I want him bad. And they are drilling Kayvon Thibodeaux because they want him. This is a part of Joe Schoen I like. He comes from Buffalo. Buffalo built that defensive line. Buffalo had the best pass rush in the league last year. Joe Schoen believes in building that interior on the defensive line, bro. Joe Schoen wants a rotation of pass rushes. Kayvon Thibodeaux on deck. If he falls to the Giants, we taking him. We're not passing on Kayvon. They were asking Kayvon questions about how he would deal with the New York media. You haven't had a sack in 5 games. How are you going to respond to that? They're drilling Kayvon Thibodeaux because they want him. and Kayvon Thibodeaux wants to be a Giant. He said it in the past. He can see himself being a Giant. He'd like to be a Giant. Kayvon Thibodeaux wants to be a Giant, and the Giants want him. We deserve Kayvon Thibodeaux. We didn't get Chase Young. We didn't get Micah Parsons. 3rd time is a charm. Giants deserve Kayvon Thibodeaux. Joe Schoen wants him. Dable wants him. Wink Martindale wants him. It's not a secret that if Kayvon Thibodeau's there at 5, we're taking him. Offensive line be damned. Joe Schoen has already said he's taking the best player available at 5. Giants fans, what he's trying to tell you is he's not going to take Ikwambo or Cross or Neal over Kayvon Thibodeaux. He's going to address the offensive line. Brian Dable already said he gonna have open tryouts for the offensive line. So look, they know we need an offensive line, Giants fans. But there's this thing called free agency, and if Joe Schoen is about to trade Bradberry and cut mad people, then we're probably gonna have some cap room. But all I'm gonna say is this: we got rid of JPP too early. We got rid of Odell too early. We got rid of Snacks too early. We got rid of Jackrabbit too early. I don't want Joe Schoen to do the same thing Gettleman did and get rid of all of our prime players. I repeat, prime players. Because we don't have any old players. So when Joe Schoen gets rid of players, they're players in the prime. Don't get rid of them and then waste draft capital trying to replace them. We need a tight end. We need another receiver. We need 4 offensive linemen. Joe, we don't need to be getting rid of Bradberry so we could draft another corner. Like, come on, bro. Like, whatever, man. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.